Welcome to Money First CEO, the podcast for business owners ready to run their business like a boss and make their money work smarter, not harder. I'm Harman Johnston, bookkeeper, profit first professional, business coach, and mum of two from Sydney, Australia. I've built a thriving business by mastering money habits and systems that create real freedom. This show will help you take control of your finances so you can build a business and life that truly works for you. Every episode delivers one powerful takeaway you can action right away for more clarity, confidence, and cash. And from time to time, I'll be joined by special guests, fellow entrepreneurs, experts, and real business owners, sharing their money wins, lessons, and insights to inspire your next move. Because when you put money first, you unlock the options and freedom you deserve. So hit follow, grab your coffee, and let's dive in. Hey there, and welcome to the Money First CEO podcast. I'm your host, Harman Johnston, and today we're talking about how to pay yourself more without increasing revenue. So if you're making good money in your business, but your personal pay doesn't reflect the effort, then this episode is for you. You're not new, you're established, you're generating revenue, maybe over $100,000 a month. Clients are happy, the business looks successful from the outside. But when it comes to what you actually pay yourself, it feels inconsistent. Some months are good, some months are tight. And you tell yourself, I just need more revenue. Today, I want to challenge that because most of the time you don't need more revenue, you need structure. The lie we've been taught is this formula: revenue minus expenses equals profit. Whatever is left is yours. But here's what actually happens. Revenue increases, expenses increases with it. You upgrade your software, you hire sooner than you should, you justify new tools, you increase overhead because you are growing. And somehow your pay stays the same, or worse, you earn less while carrying more responsibility. More revenue does not automatically equal more owner's pay. And without structure protecting your pay, you will always come last. And that's not leadership, that's survival mode. Operator versus CEO. Let's talk identity. Most business owners operate like this. I'll pay myself what's left. That's an operator mindset. A CEO thinks differently. A CEO decides, this is what I get paid, and then builds the business around that decision. You are not the lowest priority expense in your business. You are the asset. If you're underpaid, resentment builds, energy drops, decision-making weakens. You cannot lead powerfully if you feel under-rewarded. Paying yourself consistently is not selfish. It creates stability. And stability strengthens leadership. The shift is simple. Stop hoping for owner's pay. Start allocating for it. Let's get practical. Let's use numbers. Say your business makes $120,000 per month. Right now, it might look like this. $120,000 revenue, $95,000 expenses, $25,000 profit. But that $25,000 isn't really sitting there cleanly. Tax isn't fully separated, owner's pay fluctuates, profit isn't intentionally allocated. Now let's restructure it. Instead of waiting for leftovers, we allocate from the top. Example, 5% profit, 15% tax, 40% owner's pay, and 40% operating expenses. On $120,000, that becomes $6,000 to profit, $18,000 to tax, $48,000 to owner's pay, and $48,000 to expenses. And this is where most people panic. My expenses are more than $48,000. Exactly. Structure exposes truth. If your business cannot operate within healthy boundaries, you have one of these three problems: pricing, expenses, margins. The solution is not just grow. Because if you grow without discipline, expenses grow too. When owner's pay is allocated first, behavior changes. You question new software, you tighten team structure, you increase pricing with confidence, you delay non-essential spending. Structure drives discipline, and discipline increases owner's pay. So without increasing revenue, the silent leaks reducing your pay. I see this every week. Speaking to business owners, 3 silent leaks reduce what they take home. First, expense creep. subscriptions, underperforming team members, over-servicing clients, small costs stacking up quietly. Second, emotional spending, buying tools to feel productive, hiring to relieve pressure instead of fixing pricing. Thirdly, no visibility, looking at revenue, looking at bank balance, but not reviewing clean current numbers weekly. If you don't know your true margins, you cannot protect your pay. Clarity creates confidence. Guessing creates stress. My personal shift was, and I'd like to share this, there was a time in my business where I wasn't prioritizing paying myself properly. Revenue was coming in, clients were happy. On the outside, it looked solid, but my pay was inconsistent. And I told myself I'll pay myself more when we grow. The shift didn't happen when the revenue increased. The shift happened when I decided to pay myself. It was a non-negotiable, and that decision forced me to step up. I reviewed expenses properly all the time. I tightened allocations. I adjusted our pricing. I led differently, and something interesting happened. When I paid myself consistently, I showed up differently. I made stronger decisions. Others took my business more seriously because I was taking it seriously. Owner's pay is not just about money. It's identity. It's the moment you move from operator to CEO. What business owners actually want, and I speak to so many of them, the real struggle is not capability. It's lack of clarity. They don't know how much they can safely pay themselves, if tax is fully covered, if future bills are handled, if they can afford to hire, if margins are strong enough. And that uncertainty is exhausting. You can't sleep properly because you're guessing. You can't hire confidently when you're unsure. You can't scale cleanly when you don't trust your numbers. And what you really want is this. Open your bank account, see separate accounts. Know exactly what each account is for. Tax, profit, owner's pay, expenses. Hiring decisions backed by data. That's peace of mind. And peace of mind comes from structure. So your takeaway. Here's what I want you to do after this episode. Go and look at the last 3 months. Add up exactly how much you paid yourself as a CEO each month. Was it consistent or was it lumpy? If it's lumpy, that's your sign. You don't have a structure protecting you, and hoping revenue fixes it won't work. And your call to action this episode, if you're making stronger revenue but still unsure what you can safely pay yourself, if you want to sleep at night knowing future bills and liabilities are handled, then book a discovery call. Let's look at your numbers. Let's see what's really happening, and let's build a structure that allows you to pay yourself first, not someday, now. Because you didn't build a business to feel stressed about money. You build it to lead, and leaders get paid properly. I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for hanging out with me on Money First CEO. If you got value from this episode, hit subscribe, drop a 5-star review, and share it with someone who's building their business too. All the goodies are in the show notes, and you can find me on socials for more tips and tools to help you. Until next time, keep putting money first, and the rest will follow.